Hi, this is CK at CK Education, and today I want to talk about um, competition. And I've met so many people and many students and parents as well, um, and just people in life in general who think that life is a competition. You know, it's dog eat dog out world. Dog eat dog world out there. There's this. People are like sharks, and if you don't take your portion of the pie, other people will take it, and you got to beat somebody to get ahead, and you have to step on people's shoes and their fingers sometimes to climb the corporate ladder, and so people have this mindset that life is a big competition. I'm competing against people, and my job is to beat other people. And the problem is, somebody said a long time ago that the problem with the rat race, in which you're constantly competing with other people, is that in the end, you're still a rat. And so I thought that was a good quote. I forgot who said it. This was many years ago when I read this. But I've come to learn in life, life is not so much a rat race. It's not a competition. It's not like boxing where somebody's trying to knock me out, I'm trying to knock them out, and I'm constantly evading and I'm trying to hit them. That if I stand still, I'm going to get hit. Um, Life is not so much like that. And so people put too much emphasis on what other people are doing, because they're my competition out there. What are they doing? I think the much better example of what life is more like golf. Life is when you're up, when you're teeing up, you got to hit that golf ball and you got to get it into that hole in as fewest in the fewest strokes as possible. And it's about bettering yourself. The impeding of your progress in your life, in any area of life, won't be dependent upon, in the majority of cases, outside factors, what other people do to you or things like that. It will be determined largely by what you think of yourself and the kinds of decisions that you make for yourself in your own life. As I always say, the battle rages on in our heads, not so much outside. The battle is not so much out here. The battle is an unseen battle inside our heads. And how we overcome that and how we deal with that and what we put into our heads and our hearts is the most important thing. It's like you got to focus on, you know, having the lowest score. In golf, the lower score is better. I'm not a golfer, but I understand golf a little bit. So in golf, your goal is to get the lowest score possible because that means that you hit the ball in the fewest amount of strokes to get it into the hole. And it's not that someone was playing so well, it's that I was not playing well. It's not that someone was so good, it's just that I have not improved myself to the point where I can win. And certainly there are things in which we are competing against other people, but that competition is best won, and we are most fulfilled and we are happiest when we just work on ourselves, when we work on becoming a better version of ourselves rather than focusing on the outside and trying to beat other people. And you'll see, if you live this way, you'll see that in time, even after you beat all the people, you still won't feel very fulfilled. You'll still think this was it. I mean, I climbed the corporate ladder. I became CEO. I became president. I became the whatever that thing is that you wanted to reach. And you get there and you think, this is it. I mean, I thought that I would be completely fulfilled. This was the only thing that I was aiming for in my life. And finally, when I get here, it's empty. Yeah, because you haven't been working on yourself. You haven't been working on becoming a better person, not just a better performer, not just a better business person, not just a better businessman or a salesperson or an employee or whatever it is, but just becoming a better person, becoming a better person. And that is the thing that you have to focus on. And so life is much more like golf. It's not so much like boxing as people think. I think that's a misnomer. And so I would encourage you to join me in just trying to become better versions of ourselves, working on the things that are in us and trying to become better in all the areas of our own lives, and being honest with ourselves and self-reflecting and being humble and seeing what kind of things do I need to work on so that I can become better. And as I become better, it may very well be that you are beating the competition. But that's not the goal. The goal is not to beat the competition. The goal is just to be the best that you can be. And in the process, if you do beat the competition, then that's a side effect of being great at But a lot of these things are not competitions at all. Becoming a person of better character, becoming a person of more integrity, becoming a more honest person, becoming a more humble person, becoming a more joyful and grateful person. Those things have almost nothing to do with competition. We're not trying to outjoy somebody, be more grateful than someone else. It's not a competition. It really is more of a quality of who you are. And those are actually the most important things. So those are the things that I would encourage you to work on. As always, thanks for watching my video. And until my next video, I hope you stay well.